You hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. We are constantly told to have a growth mindset. We're told, have a growth mindset. Think about growth. Think about growth. And you may do that, but they don't tell us how to get out of the other mindsets that we have. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, I'm LaWanda Shields with Two Cute Sister. And here we talk about ways to empower women and to help them live up to their fullest potential. And so today we're going to be talking about mindset shifts, how we can grow our mindset, how we can change our circumstances and our environments. And so let's get right into this conversation. The first thing I want to talk about when we talk about mindset, we have to be able to shift from two other mindsets. When we want to get into a growth mindset, we have to let go of the victim mentality. And we talk about a victim mentality, we're talking about believing that we are a victim, that things have happened to us, not because of anything that we have done, but because of things that other people have done to us. We see ourselves as not being able to have that good break, not being able to be successful, not being able to accomplish anything that we want, but not because of decisions or choices that we ourselves have made, but because of the things that other people have done to us. And so this is a victim mentality. We feel like, hey, we deserve better than what we have. We deserve more, but we aren't doing anything to get more. We are looking at other people as being the cause of us not being successful. Another mindset that we are often guilty of having, and that is a poverty mentality, a poverty mindset. That is when we think that we can't do any better. We're not going to do any better. We are poor, or we are broke, and we're going to stay broke. And there's nothing we can do about it. We look at money as being evil, or we look at it as being something elusive, something that other people have, but we don't have, and we're never going to get it. We blame everyone else for it, which is in combination with that victim mentality. We'll blame the bank. We'll blame our credit score. We'll blame all these things, but we won't blame ourselves for what happened. And we will absolutely not accept our blessings when they show up. We think we're poor. We're going to stay poor. Even if we work hard, even if we get a good job, even if we make a decent living, we don't think we're going to break past that ceiling that we're trying to break past, because we just can't. And that is having a poverty mindset. Not going to check your bank account is having a poverty mindset. Not knowing your credit score is a poverty mindset. Not investing, not saving. All of these are symptoms of having a poverty mindset. That the man is just out to get us. That's a poverty mindset. It's also a victim mentality mindset. And none of these mindsets are going to help us if we're going to move past this and get into a growth mindset and get into a prosperity mindset. We have to release these thoughts of, I can't do. There's a little girl that I know, and she constantly makes this statement over and over and over, and it's, I can't weed. I can't weed. And I'm saying like that because she actually talks this way, but she is a second grader, and it just hurts my heart to hear her say it constantly. I can't weed. I can't weed. And so she said it so much till it got ingrained in her heart and her spirit, and she cannot read, even though she could read, and she doesn't try. So when you're doing things like that, when you're saying, I can't ever get out of debt, if it isn't one thing, it's another. There is always more than money. I don't know where my money goes. Money comes in, money goes out. Then we are reinforcing this poverty mindset. So where does the poverty mindset come from? Where does the victim mentality come from? Well, let's talk about where we got these ideas from anyway. It began in our childhood. The way we think about money, the way we think about ourselves, all started when we were children. We adopted the mindset of our parents or the people that were around us. So if you grew up in a neighborhood where there weren't any millionaires, or you didn't see people that looked like you that were prosperous or that had money, well, that's what you became used to. So if you listen to your mom talking about, well, we're never going to get ahead, we're never going to have this, we're never going to have that, and look like I just can't make it, if it's, like I said before, if it's not one thing, it's another, then you adopt those same mindsets. Their way of thinking has influenced your way of thinking about money or thinking about yourself as a person. And a lot of this is generational. We have to break these generational curses. We have to break these generational beliefs that we can't do. Yes, you can. Yes, you can do. You have to push past what you knew or what you were trained growing up, and you have to look at life in a totally different manner. You can do it. You have to adopt the mindset that I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what they say. I don't care what numbers on my bank account right now, but that's where I am right now. That's not where I'm going to end. That's not where I'm going to be. So we have to put those generational beliefs aside and move forward. Other causes of having a poverty mentality or victim mentality is because we are not emotionally stable. We don't have our emotions under control. We don't believe that we can do it. We feel like we are not worthy of being blessed. We're not worthy of being financially secure. We'll talk all day about being debt free. I'm going to be debt free. I want to be debt free. I want to do this. I want to do that. But we don't believe we deserve it. Somewhere in the back of our minds, we have this way of thinking, or this mindset that we're already defeated, that we're not going to get what we're asking for, and that's just not true. Once we break out of that way of thinking, then we can begin to think differently. We can begin to see ourselves as new people, and we can move into that growth mindset. So what is a growth mindset? What is a prosperity mindset? This is the mindset that you're going to change your circumstances, that it doesn't matter what it started out looking like, but that the ending is going to be for your good. The first thing we have to do is make up our minds, accept in our minds that yes, I am worthy to be blessed. I am worthy to be prosperous. I am worthy to have those finances that I need to have. Yes, I can make 6 figures. I can make 7 figures. I can make more. I can make the money I need to make in order to be successful. And I deserve to make the money that I need to be successful. The next thing we need to do, need to begin to see ourselves begin to envision yourself being successful. See yourself as successful. Get rid of those negative thoughts that you have. And you can start by writing them down and writing a counter. Just like when you go to court and your lawyer presents something and the other lawyer counters, well, present some counters to that negative stinking thinking that you have, and come against every time a thought comes to your mind that is not in line with your being prosperous, is not in line with you being successful. Shoot it down. Come up with your reason why this is not the way it is, that I am going to be successful. I'm going to get what I'm asking for. There are ways, avenues for me to do just what I need to do. Begin to see yourself having what you desire to have. See yourself. And also begin to go out and explore. Go meet people that are doing what you want to do. Go talk to people that have become what you want to become. And begin to seek out resources and information to help you move forward with your dream, to move forward with where you're trying to go. Begin to shut out that negative thinking. So this is the way we're going to be able to move into that prosperity mindset, into that growth mindset, and to leave these other mindsets behind, the mindset of being a victim, the mindset of being poor, that this is how it is and this is how it's going to always be. That's not true. You can do better, and you will do better once you change your mindset. So I thank you guys for listening, and I will see you in the next podcast.